finest Central Mass Vapors. Do you remember being a young little boy or girl, jumping out of bed at the crack of dawn to get up and watch those Saturday morning cartoons? I sure do. And then, of course, as you got older, those Saturday morning cartoons turned into Saved by the Bell or reruns of Full House. Well, for some of us. Me, I was a 90210 kind of guy. Anywho, then as you got older, into your early 20s, and alcohol started to play a big factor in your Friday nights, Saturday mornings seemed to come and go as you were lovely, rested, sleeping, lovely, bed. I don't remember because I was too hungover. You get the point. So now, being older and maybe not so much hungover, thank God, I find myself wanting to jump out of bed at the crack of dawn, not for Saturday morning cartoons, not for brunch or breakfast. I want to get up because I've got vape mail. You know it, you love it, it's a favorite part of any vapor's day. I love vape mail. It is an addiction. It's something that even if you wanted to go online and purchase a $3 piece of something, you're going to get excited about it when it comes in, right? I know I do. So to me, there's a couple different types of vape mail. There is the mod. There's the atomizer. There's the, oh my God, I can't wait for that stupid mailman to come so I can get my stuff and I can play with it and I'm going to die. Blah, blah, blah. There's the juice vape mail, which can, for some vapors, can be just as exciting, if not more exciting. For me, I love getting my juice in the mail because chances are it's juice that I have yet to try, that I've wanted to try, and that I'm excited to try. There's also the third kind of vape mail, which is the upkeep. You know, maybe it's Canthol, maybe it's some batteries, maybe it's a bottle of juice that you need to get steeping because you only have half a bottle, you know, left from the previous purchase. Maybe it's some Japanese cotton. Who knows? But it's the upkeep. It's something that you need to buy because you need to keep going with what you're doing. All exciting. Maybe some more than others, but still all exciting. Now, when you first start vaping, and I'm not talking about when you are still getting off the cigarettes. I'm talking about when you start to vape, when you start to obsess over mods, when you start to, you know, look at different RDAs or get into RDAs or buy your first K-Fun, make your first purchase, to buy some Canthol. A lot of people, me included, maybe at first don't know exactly where to buy that stuff. And it takes a little bit to find where you feel comfortable purchasing stuff like your batteries or your Canthol, etc., etc. And I know for a lot of people, their first place they're going to buy Canthol is a vape shop where you're going to buy 3 strands of any type of Canthol and you're going to pay anywhere from $1.50 to $5, I've seen it. Well, if I would have known what I knew then I wouldn't have done any of that. I would have went straight here. Today I'm going to be talking about an awesome website called lightningvapes.com. It is one of my most favorite websites in the entire vaping world, okay? And it's not the place where you're gonna buy your favorite mod, your favorite RDA. This is a place where you're gonna buy your technical stuff. This is where you're gonna buy your upkeep. They've got some ohm readers. They've got volt meters. They have Canthol, ribbon wire Canthol, flat Canthol. You can get your batteries there. Not every single battery, but the batteries they have there are ones you can trust. I've been buying them there forever. This is where you can buy your coil heads for certain things, or your butane burners, all kinds of different stuff. And what I love about this site is, 1, it's easy to use, okay? 2, you can get free shipping. That is kind of like an awesome thing for me, for a couple reasons. Sometimes shipping is anywhere from $2.99 all the way up to $7.99, depending on what you're ordering and depending on where you're getting it from. And that sometimes can be another piece of toy. Or it could be some Canthol, it could be a coil, and the fact of the matter is sometimes you're on a budget, most times, right? And if you are, that's saving that free shipping is going to be huge, okay? So they do have other options, right? You can, you know, pay for shipping and get it quicker. I have never had to do that. Lightning Vapes, for the most part, will ship out the same day or the next day and get you within 2 days. I believe I ordered this on the 25th. I got it today. It's the 27th. So very, very quick. They are quick with your email confirmations. They're quick with their shipping confirmations, okay? I don't know how many people out there have had to wait, you know, 24, 48 hours for a email saying it's shipped. And I believe, if I remember correctly from when this guy was introduced to me, it's just one guy that does this stuff, and he sells all this stuff. So lightningvapes.com. So this morning, I was really, really jazzed getting up because I went on a Canthal binge, okay? Now, I use all kinds of different Canthal. I don't just use 28 gauge Canthal. I like 24 gauge Canthal, 26 gauge, 28 gauge. And I had never used any of the flat ribbon wire, okay? And because I'm a complete junkie with this stuff, I had to buy some. I also got myself a pack of Cloud Chasers Inc. 24 off-road, which basically is 24 gauge that's twisted and then flattened, okay? And that is what I have here today. Now, I don't do build videos, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a idea, which is kind of hard to see because I'm stupid, but I just put this build on there. It's a single coil, 5 wraps of this stuff. It came out to about 0.28, I believe. And I'm using this Vape, what is it called? Vapure, or Vapure juice. And I'll get to that in a second. So, let's see how this performs. I'd never used anything like this, so, you know, it's all new, which is great. Now the juice is different because I had never used it, but in its snickerdoodle, which I really am liking right now. This isn't a full-on juice time with me, but there's some sort of flavor in there that is really, really, really nice. And it's all VG, so, you know. So, as you can see, this build is performing very nicely. I'm really happy. It's a single coil build, so all you people out there that, you know, hate on single coils, you know who you are. Get off your high horse, okay? Single coils are just as good as dual coils. If you're that obsessed with that extra coil, then by all means do it. It's no big deal to me. I think it's great. Either one are great to me. Sorry. I'd run in with somebody and they started just bashing on someone because they were using a single coil. I mean, what is all this negativity? I'm not going to get into it, but just come on. If you like single coils, you like single coils. If you like dual, you like dual. If you like quad coils, you like quad coils. Who cares? Just be happy that they're vaping. And brand. So, this is performing very nicely. And I got it all off of lightningvapes.com, okay? And I'm going to tell you this. This is like the best thing in the world, okay? This person who runs this site, every time you place an order, and I don't know when it starts or if it starts right away or whatever. Anybody that does online ordering, you know what's the second thing you do after finding something you like online, or the first thing sometimes? You find a coupon code, okay? There's all kinds of coupon codes. The ECF has a whole list of different websites and their different coupon codes. There's all different kinds of websites actually that have that. So you can absolutely find 10% off, 5% off. I even had one that I got 50% off my first order. So, you know, definitely something to look into. But for Lightning Vapes, I believe it was 10% off one of my orders when he started doing this coupon code. But every time you place an order, after you receive the order, you get a follow-up email that asks you to do a little review, like, you know, a couple stars and a brief description of the product. It takes a couple minutes of your time, and he sends you anywhere from 10, 15 to 20% off your next order. So it's like a no-brainer to go back and buy from this, you know, website. I buy all my batteries there. I buy all my Canthal there. You can get it from 25 feet all the way up to, I believe, 300 feet. But think about it. A lot of these places that you get your Canthal from that sell it in 3 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet increments, are probably buying it from them. Or if they're not buying it from them, they're buying it in the same type of format, buying a 100-foot roll and breaking off 3 feet at a time and giving it to you. And with this guy getting free shipping, why wouldn't you just buy a 25-foot roll of 28 gauge Canthal? It's going to last you for a long time, or for me, like a week. And that's not because I go through the coils because I need to. I just love building, and I like to figure out different builds and stuff. So, anywho, so lightningvapes.com, you'll find the information down there to get to it. Check out his website. Just a really cool thing. And I'm not doing this because me and him are talking and he gave me 30% off something. I'm doing this because of new vapors out there that have no clue where to get stuff, or they spend way too much money on something that they could easily go to somebody like this that's trusting, that has a really good product, quick, easy, free shipping. I mean, there's totally tons of benefits of using this website. So with that said, lightningvapes.com, I'll leave the stuff in there. Today's vape mail consisted of 28 gauge Canthal, 26 gauge Canthal, 24 gauge Canthal, the Cloud Chasers 24 off-road twisted flattened, and I got some 0.8 ribbon wire, or ribbon Canthal wire, or whatever. I also got 2 Samsung batteries, 18650s, for my upcoming Sigali 100 watt, as well as a new ohm reader, which is working perfectly. Love this thing. And what else did I get? I think that was it. So, totally happy vape mail today. So moving right along. Vapure Ejuice. It looks like a company that is in San Diego, or Wales, Regina, for all you Angry Man fans. This is a high VG juice, okay? Now, first impressions on Snickerdoodle, I'm really, really enjoying it. Wanted to be able to take a look at each flavor and just see how they are, of course, and then I am going to do a nice big giveaway for a ton of this juice. I'm talking about maybe like 10 bottles. I may split it up into 2 different contests, or 2 different winners. I don't know yet, but I will do some quick reviews on this stuff after I test it out in its high VG, so I'm going to go straight to the dripper. But so far so good. I really like the Snickerdoodle. It's tasty. The vapor production's nice on the VG, and my one complaint, and this will always be a complaint for this, is the bottles. It's the hard plastics. I hate them. They're a pain in the butt to drip, and it just irritates me to no end why you would choose a hard plastic like that when people are trying to drip it out of this. Flavor wise, it tastes good. I don't think it's ever going to be an all-day vape or something that I would go crazy over needing to have, but I will say this, for what it is, it's enjoyable. I do like it though. There's something about that flavor. There's like a, I don't want to say it's a smokiness, but like when a cookie bakes in the oven and it kind of has that over-baked flavor to it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's got that, and it's really nice. This build is really cool too. I'm really, really pleased with this. This is the 24 gauge off-road twisted flattened Canthal, and I really, really like it. So anyways, that's what I got for you today. I'm just giving you guys a heads up about lightningvapes.com. I'll leave the description and all that stuff in the description. I also wanted to give you guys a heads up about this vapor juice that I'm going to be looking at closely, that I picked up for you guys, and I'll be giving a bunch of it away, so that way you could test it out yourself. I have a unboxing, or it's not even unboxing yet because it is already unboxed, but a little review on sample box. Okay, I gave them another try to wow me, and you'll have to wait to find out if they did. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely morning. I hope you all take advantage of the lovely services down at lightningvapes.com.